Hello, this is Creative Ends Platform, and you are welcome to my channel. Today, I'm making a video on cat Gele. So the look is a cat face look. This Gele has been trending for some time. I just noticed I don't have it on my channel, so I chose to make a quick video on it today. So what I need is to get my Gele Ashoke ready, and I have 41 inches on a fold, so which makes it to be like 80 inches long, so it's quite long. And then secondly, I have to fold my gele. Now, I did not fold the gele into two. I make one part a little bit longer than the other part. The reason is I will just concentrate on one part to create the style, while the other part will just, I will use it to wrap it. As you watch, you understand why I have to shorten this other part of it. So I'll just start by creating some numbers of pleats, and because we will need to use some part of the gele to cover the top, ah so I will just split a little bit and stop. So I have like 5 pleats here. I fold it like this, that way allow me to transfer it neatly. So I'm going to be tying this gele from the back, so which will now help me to have the two handle, let's call it handle, that's this excess from the left and right, facing front, because that's what I need to use. So the next thing I'll do is to first of all arrange the pleat and make sure that it is flat. So if is a client's head I'm tying, it will be easier because I can just ask the client to help me hold it. But since I'm just using a dummy, I have to do it myself, go through the stress myself. So I try to smoothing the base, and then smoothing the second part as well. Then after doing that, I will tie it. I will, that is, give it a knot eh, on the front. But for you to flatten this front is one very important aspect of this gele. You just need to make it flat. And one other thing is, when you now knot it, as in tie the first tying on the front, it will tend to destroy the pleat that you have arranged, but it's nothing to worry about. The pleat will still be intact. All you need to do is just to rearrange it a little. You just rearrange it. So now I am tying. Only once tying is okay. Just tie it once is okay. So when you tie, make sure it is tight. Hmm? If you are tying on a client's head, and because the client will be having hair on her head, it will be very tight compared to me tying on the dummy's head. The dummy's head is kind of slippery. Sometimes when I use dummy head, I try to put a piece of cloth on it before tying, but I did not put on this one, so we might have the gele moving up and down, not really being too steady. So that shouldn't bother you at all. That's why I'm just mentioning it. You understand? All right. So after tying it, I'll just spread the two handles out. The back side is the long part, while the front side is the short part. That is what you just have to ensure, because the front part, you don't really need it to be long. You don't need it to be long. This gele is very fast to tie. The only part that takes a little time is when you try to range the bow at the front, but we are just going to do it quickly. So when you spread out the front, this will just enable you to fold it together and smoothen it. Also, you spread out the back and then shorten it. When you, that is, fold in the side, fold in the second side. When you do that, you are trying to shorten the the width, not the height. then after which you just fold it neatly like this. I have one video I made like this where I made a bow tie at the side. It's almost the same thing. So it's almost the same thing. So now I have folded, I have prepared this one for the bow tie, you understand? So I'm just going to like uh mark or take note of the middle. From the middle, I'll just like walk it down, that is hold it to the bottom, press it down a little, and then I'll use this one at the front. I'll use this one at the front to cross it. So that will just be like you use a extra piece of cloth to like wrap your bow tie at the front. So this is just how they do it, because sometimes where people tend to be confused is how did they get the rope on the middle like that. So this is as simple as what you have seen me do now. You just use that one to cross, and when you cross, of course, you are not crossing continuously. It's just one crossing. Just cross it to the back, then use your needle to like hold that part down, or pin, but pin will be too small. If you are going to use a pin to do it, you use the long pin, or use a machine needle, because a pin is too short to go in and out of this thickness. This fabric is already very thick with all the folding and all of that. So to hold this part that is like the belt of the bow down, you need a bigger size of pin. Hmm? Okay, so that's just it. So after pinning it down, you will now spend a little bit of your time to arrange the cat face out. You pull it up, don't allow it to really go down like that. Try to pull up the bow so to stand like the ear of a cat. You understand? Because that's the whole idea, a cat face. That's the whole idea. So you try to like pull it up a little. The ears of a cat does not relax down. So you raise it up. Raise especially the final edge of the bow. You raise that part up, and then use your pin to secure every part, so that you are sure that it will not like lose while your client is rocking the gele. So now this is the excess we have from the one we used to cross the front. So all I need do is to tuck it in with the back gele. Just tuck it in, so you don't need dropping that part down. Just tuck it into the gele, and then use the gele to, that's the back gele now, to do the final wrapping of that of the bow. So that now you will not see the beginning or the end of this part that you use to cross it. So that is where people now get confused, that how are they able to wrap that front? Where did the material pass? The material did not pass anywhere. You just like cross it on it, and then you hide it inside the back of the gele, and that is just all. So you can really see how quick it is, and how lovely it came out. There's one other one too that looks like this pattern, but is a ruffles pattern. It's one of the gele trending too. I also try to like make a very short video on that one too. So if you are stopping by Creative Ends platform for the first time, you are welcome. Please do subscribe before leaving.